Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Công from Tri University of Vietnam and Vietnamese our partner. Today, we would like to introduce about our project, concrete production from industrial slab. Our presentation will include three main parts: market context, business plan, and social impact. I will introduce to you about the information about market context and social impact, and my partner, Ms. Young, will introduce the other context. As you know, along with the development of the science and technology, our quality of life is improved significantly. However, that also creates a large amount of waste, including industrial sludge. And in Vietnam, based on the data of General Statistics Office in 2009, only five key provinces in the northern Vietnam have made about 6,000 tons per month of industrial sludge, and this number in Ho Chi Minh City is 1.2 million tons per month. It is predicted that this also will get double by 2015 and get cheaper by 2020. It's such a large number. On the other hand, the construction industry also flourished. Based on the data of the Vietnam Connect, the concrete demand of Vietnam is about millions cubic meters per month. And the question is how to convert waste into the useful material for concrete production. That's why our product was born.
VC is a complex solution for those issues. Basically, hazardous sludge from laser industry, incinerator ash, and textile garment industry is transported by truck to 3C, where we make concrete for greenhouses rebuilding by THS technology. So, what is THS technology? THS technology is the breakthrough innovation which is invented and patented by Dr. Vietnamese. The final concrete, as we can see here, is tested and qualified according to Vietnam standards. This is our chart comparing THS technology and other traditional methods. You may want to notice the two key factors. The first is about the quality of final product. And the second, we use little capital, no investment cost, no maintenance cost, and very low operation cost. I will talk to you about THS technology. Now I would like to talk to you about our business plan, including two parts: marketing land, financial land. About the market, as you can see here, we have two types of customers. The first is about individuals in Hưng Yên province who have demand for housing, and the second we focus on contractors of big construction. Recently, Hưng Yên has a big industrialization urbanization rate and become the key industrial zones in northern Vietnam. Therefore, the need for construction material is extremely big. Here's the Kentucky market. We have three phases of development. The first phase, we will operate our company in eight major factories in Phonoi industrial zones of Textile environment. The second phase, we will expand our model to the whole Hưng Yên province. And the last phase, we will develop our model to 5 key provinces in northern Vietnam. To get a general overview of our business plan, you may want to look at as well like this. With the opportunity is great demand for the shipment service and concrete, and we receive strong support from government. And the challenge is technology change rapidly. We have this challenge here, the price competition, and the key weakness is limited capital. While so far, marketing plan is always the most important part of any company's And third, we use a mixed strategies with 4 key factors: product, price, place, and promotion. In my presentation, I just talked about the most important parts. About the product. In the first places, we will treat 3 kinds of industrial sludge and 2 kinds of concrete into stretch concrete and pre-stacked concrete. In this period, we just focus on sludge treatment service. But in the next phases, we will expand our product to get more input and produce more output. Price competition is always our great advantage because 3C is a cycle process. To get sludge treated becomes the input of the next concrete production. Therefore, we have the lower price for both service and concrete. You can see the difference in this chart. Besides, we also apply prior price to their supplies and cooperate with the Vietnam government. Here you can see the picture about website to promote 3C brand. The next part I will talk about financial plan. With the total capital is $2.7 million. Here is our break-even point. In the end of 2012, we will produce 9,000 tons of sludge and 74,000 cubic meters of concrete. And here is the point. The productivity is 97.5%. Here is more important criteria. With the IRR is 47%. The NPV is nearly $6.6 million and ROI is above 11. The last part about the social impact will be presented by Mr.
Okay, thank you, Mr. And now about the social and environmental impact. Our product is a sustainable and environmental friendly product and eco-concrete from waste, so that we bring many outcomes such as reduce pollution and then protect community health. Same goes for the waste treatment, promote sustainable development policy, and promote green product consumption. About the industrial sludge, it's such a big challenge with manufacturers, businessmen, and our society. In Vietnam, we make millions tons of industrial sludge each year, and the average cost for each ton is about $400 per ton. So we not only save billions US dollars per year, but also create a lot of material for the building industry. And besides, as Vietnam said, we will make about more than 23,000 tons of concrete from about 60,000 means of industrial sludge. So we will save more than 52 million US dollars for 10 years of our project. And we also save more than 2 million US dollars for waste treatment. For water treatment, the water from industrial sludge barrier. And also we will save about, I have short sight. So we will save about 300,000 US dollars for 10 years from from replacing sand by our product, and many other benefits like reduce the transportation cost for sludge and reduce pollution, environmental pollution, and reduce disease. And my SROI index is about 3.4 per 1. On the other hand, we will construct many sustainable industrial zones that waste from the each production is the material from the other one. And we will promote green living chain. As you know, green consumption has become much popular all over the world. And with its great benefit on environment and social, our product will be the product to promote this trend. And with our work, we provide more than 130 jobs for workers and give them about $3 million for 10 years. That's the general overview about my project. Hope you will like it. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the presentation. You have lots of time left. You have 4 minutes left to be added to your Q&A session. So now the team that have not presented, please leave the room during this session. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much for a very inspiring business, especially one that addresses making the world cleaner and showing your neighbor to the north how to do it. So I have a question on the materials. So how do you take industrial sludge with heavy metals and make it into a product that is healthy?
Yes, we do. We use a very similar chemical such as BOF1, BOF2, HSOP, and it is certificated very safe to environment as well as workers.
So how has it been tested? Because there is a product called asbestos that thought was very safe back in the 1950s and is now not very safe. So
it is our certificate. It is stated by institution of Ho Chi Minh City Institution of Chemical. And this is certificate of the new technology. The chemical used in the technology is safe to environment and workers.
is that the health department?
Yes. And after treat the hazardous is not large. It has little or no heavy metals accumulated in there.
And are there any waste byproducts in the processing?
No, it's a cycle process and no waste released from that process.
Okay, and that is not just in the lab, it's been proven outside the lab?
Yes.
Okay, great.
I have a question about your financing. With $500,000 of equity, you expect to get $1.1 million of government money at no to low interest and $1 million of bank money, which is great if you can do it. But what are the approximate interests you're attaching to those debts? And they don't seem to be covered in your interest expenses on your sheet, which only total 1.7 in total over 5 years, and then stop. So you're borrowing 1.1 plus 1 million.
In the first year, we focus on building, so we don't operate the business. We do not use total capital. So now we were supported by the government, 50% of capital. So we can use this capital supported from the government to pay insurance expense.
Our company is actually unique in environmental field, so it's a great advantage. We have been sponsored 50 total capital by government. Besides, we borrow money from commercial banks, and this money will be recovered in 3 or 4 years after 2 first phases. And the major 3C company focus on sludge shipment, and we just recover the hazardous sludge and gas money. It's enough successful.
It's a smart business that you make money from the companies that need to take the sludge away anyway, and also from selling the concrete. I'm interested in, on the concrete side, you're competing with sand or gravel as a filler, which is pretty cheap in the first place. Help me understand why your concrete is cheaper, and how much of the cost of concrete comes from that filler.
Our concrete is cheaper to the traditional concrete because we have the input is cheapest sludge. And when we cheat the sludge and we get the money from the company or industrial jobs to give us, and the loss with the money of BOF1, BOF2, the total cost of our production is still cheaper to the traditional methods.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't there different types of sludge?
We just, the THS technology is just tested successfully with the 3 kinds of industrial sludge. There's the industry, textile, government industry, and incineration ash. And we are doing research to get more the inputs. And therefore, in the first place, we just get the 3 kinds of sludge. And this hazardous sludge is highly common in Vietnam today, especially in 5 key provinces, it's not in Vietnam.
Okay, in terms of sustainability, is this the type of sludge that the companies are liable to want to eliminate before in their reprocessing and their redesign of their processes, so that they would be doing away with your raw material, wouldn't they?
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
The companies are trying to become more and more environmentally friendly, and in so doing, would they be correcting their process so they wouldn't create enough sludge for you to continue to operate? Well, perhaps it's something to consider.
So I was curious, obviously concrete production is fairly competitive. I was very curious to know how you as a team came onto this idea, and where you have your good construction concrete making experience on the team or with your advisors to have helped you come to this opportunity.
The idea originated from Dr. Vietnamese, as you know, and this is Fu Qigong. He's an excellent student, and he had a broad relationship, and he's a fan of Dr. Vietnamese, and therefore he made the management team to do this idea. And Dr. Vietnamese is not specialized in business fields, and then he wants to solve the technology to make technology become popular in Vietnam as well as in some countries in the same area. Because the industrial structure is now popular ground in Asia. because we are developing countries.
Is there a patent associated with the technology?
Yeah, it is patented in June 2010.
In just Vietnam or in different countries around the
In
world?
just Vietnam.
So,
As we know, the technology is already doing research, implementing in other countries, but it's not complete as in Vietnam.
I was wondering if you maybe hadn't underestimated the psychological barrier of getting people to accept toxic sludge concrete. You know, yuck, my house filled with toxic sludge.
About the quality, our product is qualified according to Vietnam standards. The heavy metals is on the limit of DCV and 7629 2007, and we use our effective marketing plans to convince them about our quality product. In the first place, as we know, the share of individuals may be quite low because they maybe wonder about our quality of product. But we will use some such as campaign about environment, and we build our brand to e-commerce, and maybe they accept it gradually.
So I used to work at the Hanford nuclear site in the US where they make plutonium. So they would store the sludge in stainless steel tanks, and eventually those broke down. So far, have you experienced any container breakage, or in terms of, to Alex's question, the mixture? It's very difficult to know what goes in. Can you get one consistent product out of unknown mixture?
GSVC company cooperate with Vietnam government. The cost of in Vietnam today, industrial sludge is contained in a packer or tank, basically, GSVC company use the regulation of government to get our input, because it don't change the government policies.
And how many more patents will you add? So how many more technologies will come out of the same intellectual property?
Can you repeat?
How many new patents will you be able to file in the next 5 years? Will there be additional intellectual property, or just this?
We continue develop our technology, and not just from industrial sludge, but some from harmful waste or non-valuable things into construction materials. So we also introduce our new products, not just concrete, but maybe from other materials, but in construction.
I was really impressed with the government support for your project, with the low interest loan for that much money, with the land leasing help, with all the rest of the benefits they were giving. Is that new, different, unusual for the Vietnamese government?
No, actually, Vietnam is a developing country right now, and the burden about the environment is quite serious. So
because according to the law, Vietnam has some policy to support company which operating in the environmental field. So we will be supported from the government so much.
And we didn't hear about the team. Why are you passionate about sludge?
We have many ideas in the first round of GSVC competition, and we realized that Vietnam have next 10 years, Vietnam have become fully industrialized country, and industrial strategy the totally serious problem in Vietnam right now, and it may be increasingly if Vietnam don't have any policies. So the idea.
Okay, thank you very much for all the questions and answers. And this is 3 green words from Vietnam. Thank you.
Thank you very much.